Before anaesthesia, before consent, before the Hippocratic Oath meant what it says today, some of the most important discoveries in modern medicine were born in places polite society would never acknowledge. Grave robbers' spades, orphanage wards, the bodies of the enslaved. In the early 1800s, a surgeon's education depended on one thing: fresh corpses. The law only supplied the bodies of executed criminals, so a new profession rose to meet demand. Resurrection men dug up the newly buried and sold them to teaching hospitals. The trade became so lucrative that men like William Burke and William Hare skipped the graveyard entirely and turned to murder. They delivered 16 warm bodies to Dr. Robert Knox in Edinburgh. Knox never asked a single question. By the late 19th century, the bodies were no longer stolen from graves, they were taken from the living. In 1896, Dr. Arthur Wentworth performed spinal taps on 29 children at Boston Children's Hospital without any anesthetic, purely to see if the procedure was safe. A decade later, Dr. Richard Strong infected prisoners in the Philippines with plague, cholera, and beriberi, killing many in an attempt to study the diseases. The victims' names are footnotes. Their suffering built the textbooks. It is easy to look back and call these men monsters, but here is the uncomfortable truth. Without those stolen bodies, we might not understand the circulatory system. Without those infected prisoners, we would have no cholera vaccine. The penicillin in your cabinet, the MRI that scanned your knee, the anesthetic that lets you sleep through surgery, all of it rests on a foundation of profound cruelty. The question is not whether the knowledge was useful. The question is what we do now that we know how it was obtained. Medicine's history is not a clean narrative of progress. It is a ledger of difficult debts, and the creditors are long dead. I vouch for every word. The vault is deep and the records only get stranger from here. Please subscribe to Unseal the next archive. Until next time, keep searching.